What is up, people? This is me, Spec Poo Football 24, giving my 2017 real early mock draft. I believe this is what week 12, week 13 into the regular season. Especially after that loss. Especially after that loss. Whew. Definitely gotta do one at this point. Hold on, let me count this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, 10. Is it 10 or 11? Look, yeah, week 11 or something like that. This is what I do now. The Philadelphia Eagles. I'm just give you just guys real quick for who I think is gonna be coming in with the first round pick. I'm gonna give you a 1A, 1B situation because I think there's a certain. It just look. I'll just take it in a certain way. See if you guys will like either situation, 1A or 1B. The 1A situation, the Eagles with their first round pick coming from the Vikings, they will select Dalvin Cook, running back out of Florida State. Why do I say Dalvin Cook? Well, you see how Zeke Elliott is right now? I'm not saying that because Dalvin Cook is exactly like Zeke Elliott, but rather it's like this. There's one similar trait that Zeke Elliott and Dalvin Cook do have. They are complete running backs. They will do everything that is asked of them to do, or they can do anything that they want to do. They can make jukes, they make cuts, they can bulldoze right through defenders. They can pass block. They can catch the ball. I'm pretty sure I said catch the ball before. But yeah, they could do anything that you ever asked of them to do out of a running back position. And not only that, but just like another similar trait of Zeke Elliott, they're playmakers. They will make plays when it matters. And trust me, having a playmaker like Dalvin Cook, he's really going to take a lot of pressure off of Carson Wentz. He's going to make Doug Pearson basically say, keep on feeding me the ball. Keep on giving me the ball. I will make it work. I will be your offense. I will make sure my quarterback does not get hurt. I'll make sure my quarterback does not do stupid plays. That's what Dalvin Cook is there for. You see it right now with first round tandem teams of like say the Rams or the Cowboys in this case. The Rams, they can get it going with Jared Goff. They actually have the pieces there. He just has to make it work. They have Todd Gurley there. Him with Jared Goff. Todd Gurley's gonna help out Jared Goff. That's why the Rams selected him, because they know that he's a big playmaker, especially when he has the right quarterback that he can help out with. Todd Gurley can do that. You look at right now the Cowboys situation. Dak Prescott coming out of fourth round. I don't think anybody really expected him to be as good coming out. But you want to know why he's as good right now? Is because a lot of pressure is being taken off him and is being put on Zeke Elliott and that Dallas Cowboys offensive line. Zeke Elliott is who is doing what any other running back would do. Have fun with that offensive line. Enjoy it. See it right now. He's closing in on Eric Dickerson's record. But do I say offensive line is another issue we need to address? Maybe, but not in the first 3 or 4 rounds in this draft. It's not necessary. On top of that, there's been no offensive lineman that has been gaining any talk of first round hype at all. So unless you want to try and pull another Nelson Aguilar situation and reach, don't do it. Best player available, depending on the position. In this case, we'd be killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Yes, you got to look at it from best player available, but at the same time, you got to look at it as a good position. Now, you saw exactly what happened when Ryan Matthews and Darren Sproles was out. Who did we have running the ball? Kenyon Barner, who did not do anything, and Wendell Smallwood, who did not do anything. We have no idea how long those two are going to be out, by the way. And you better hope, we better hope, that they're not out for a long period of time. Because if they are, you're really going to see what happens when Darren Sproles is not here. You're really going to see what happens when Ryan Matthews will not be here by next year. You're going to need a running back. You better hope Wendell Smallwood has a solid game versus the Packers, who just played shitty tonight. So if Wendell Smallwood, in my personal opinion, he's got pressure on him, because if he doesn't prove to be a number 1 running back, we need to go out there and try to get Dalvin Cook. We need to try and trade up for Dalvin Cook. Yes, I said it. Trade up. And don't give me this running back BS either, because we need a playmaker, which is something we don't have. Now let me go ahead and go on to the wide receiver position. There's 3 wide receivers I want, especially in this 1A situation. maybe not, because the first two they're possible first round picks. One so to go into the second round, there's one wide receiver I would want. That's D.D. Westbrook coming out of OU, who's basically he's a speed burner. He's basically he was side by side with Sterling Shepard, so he's basically like him, but a little bit more faster. He can run crispier routes. He can catch the ball. He's a burner. He gets the ball in his hands out in open space. He's gonna make some people miss. If not, he's gonna burn you. So D.D. Westbrook is one guy to be looking forward to in the second round. If not the second round, if he's in the third round, it's considered a steal in my opinion. There's him, and there's another wide receiver I would actually like to take a good look at. That's Cooper Kupp from Eastern Washington. This dude is a possession stud. This man can catch. I don't know how big his hands are, but this dude can catch the football in very, very good space. He has the same thing as D.D. Westbrook. He's good at route running, and he's good at catching the football. Plain simple. Now, he doesn't have the speed that D.D. Westbrook has, but he can sure enough get you that first down when you need it if it's a third down situation. So I'll go with him. And basically, those are my first three picks in my 1A situation for the Eagles. Now here comes my 1B situation. My 1B situation, if Dalvin Cook ends up being picked up, which in this case is looking like it right now because the Vikings won today, and Dalvin Cook going to the Colts makes way too much sense to happen. So with that, I will go with Corey Davis from Western Michigan. This dude is basically Josh Gordon if he was not on drugs and if he was not on alcohol either. If he was not drinking alcohol. Everybody's talking about we want Josh Gordon. We want Josh Gordon with some Eagles fans. Guess what? Corey Davis is your Josh Gordon. He has speed. He has route running. He fights for the ball. Great hands. Perfect hands. He's the best wide receiver come out of this draft, in my personal opinion, way over Mike Williams. Because this is the thing. With Corey Davis, there's a lot of tape on him. He's been doing this for years. He's been doing that over there for years at Western Michigan. Been constantly getting balls, constantly getting touchdowns. I think it's 3 straight years now that he's been doing this. Mike Williams, it looks like he's still kind of suffering from that injury from that 2015 game. There's not much to even go on Mike Williams. And everybody would say John Ross. Yes, I'll say John Ross, but he's not worth a first rounder. He's worth at best a second rounder. He's another guy I will go for too if he is there for us to pick. But with John Ross, I can see him getting picked up early second. And if not, at worst, it's mid-second. And that's where we would probably be at. Not our pick. Well, not Vikings pick, but our pick. We'll be at least mid-round. But if we keep playing like how we're playing, John Ross will most likely be in their sights. And I can see us getting him. Imagine that. First 2 rounds, wide receiver. That'd be perfect for us. Good wide receivers, might I add. One's a definite speed burner, and John Ross runs a 4.3. 4.3. Trust me, he's escaping some DBs. If not some, most of them. He's escaping them. You have to play zone in order to contain his speed. You can't play him press man because he's going to straight up burn you. You can't, he's the one guy that Doug Pearson can safely do screens with, and he will take it to at least a first down, maybe a touchdown. That's how fast he is. 4.3 speed ain't nothing to mess with. So, that's him. That's Corey Davis for second round. I would go with probably a cornerback. I would say if Jordan Lewis is probably in the area, I will go after him, but I doubt it because he's playing like a first rounder. I would probably say that cornerback from Clemson. I cannot pronounce his name for the life of me. I don't know why, but I just can't. I can't pronounce his name. And now I will probably send a link in the description for my 1B situation. It's Cordelia, Avlinsky or some shit like that. The cornerback from Clemson, who was another good man-to-man corner. I'll probably go after him. There's not too many cornerbacks that I know in this draft. But maybe there's some that can come up with some nice man-to-man corners, which is what Jim Schwartz loves a lot. If you've been watching, he loves doing man-to-man. He does not love doing any zone as much. So, you want a good man-to-man corner that can stand up to some of these wide receivers? I'll say that dude from Clemson can do it. And for my third round, I would take I would either go. This is a tie with me. Is either James Conner, who can be found in the fourth round, if he is found in the fourth round, it's a steal. James Conner from Pitt, who's basically a way stronger Ryan Matthews, and he does not get hurt. If you count the only time I would count it as him getting hurt is the cancer thing that he got, and he bounced back from that and he's doing real good so far. So there's James Conner from Pitt, and the last guy that I would think of is Deonta Foreman from Texas. That dude has straight up breakaway speed. Grab his ass in the third round. Him, Corey Davis, they're gonna really help out Wentz a lot, in my personal opinion. And after that, rounds 4 through 7, the Eagles can do whatever the hell they want. I'm just hoping they hit on some of those 4 through 7 picks. So, really, that's just about it. That's my 1A, 1B situation when it goes to the Eagles mock draft. And I'm hoping that it goes the way how I want it to with either of the two. Either Dalvin Cook or Corey Davis if Dalvin Cook is off the board. So, I will send highlights of some, if not most, of the guys that I've just mentioned on this video. They will be in the comments since for some godly known reason people do not look at the description. I don't know why. So it will be in the comments below where you will see highlights of the players I just named. Now tell me what you think. If you like 1A, if you like 1B, that's entirely up to you. Or you can make up your own 1C situation and tell me what your 1C situation is. If your 1C is what I think it will be, which is a cornerback, then I don't mind. Either between Desmond King or Jordan Lewis or that cornerback from Alabama, which another team that I don't trust, another college team that I don't trust players coming out of is Alabama. But if he works out, then by all means, bring him in. Because we need all the help we can possibly get. This team is too damn close. I wouldn't even say too damn close. More like they're close on the defensive side of the ball, but defensive lines making me question. And of course, we need an amazing ton of help on the offense. So if you guys got any suggestions for players that the Eagles should go after, put them down in the comment section below. Sorry about my phone going off, but yeah, I'm pretty much done. I'll catch you guys later.